Hello and welcome to the Elmbridge XL Sports Hub. The Swans are finally back in FA Cup action. How are you feeling, Kloj?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, we're just glad it's at home, but we couldn't have had a harder draw. Obviously, Chesham unbeaten so far this season against the Swans, also unbeaten, so it's going to be a quality match to watch.
Yeah, and the Swans had a bit of a run in the FA Cup last year. Obviously got to the third qualifying round and then lost to Taunton. Do you think we can maybe better that this season? I know it's a bit premature, but...
You know I hate my predictions. I'm just going to hope for some fun today. And then, let's hope the fans enjoy it.
Yeah, let's hope it's a great game today. Time for today's lineups. A couple of changes for the Swans today. Liam Allen in goal with a full-back pairing of Joe Pratley-Jones and Sam Tutt. Centre-back pairing of Mitchell Goff and Joe Hicks. It's a midfield two of Ollie Allen and Jake Frayling with an attacking front three of Stan Flaherty, John Gilbert and Eddie Simon. Up front, it's Trey Cook again, and on the bench, it's Arsene Oikai, Stefan Illich, Aunde Todd, Jordan Adiemi, Anis Nur and Ryan Holt.
Flaherty.
Lovely ball in.
Jakes. Couldn't get over it. He's already found the net a couple of times this season, John.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, maybe Sam Tutt might have left one on in there, I think.
Not a foul though, according to the officials. Goes for a long shot.
It was there for the taking. Struck it well.
Pretty straightforward for Liam though.
Yep.
Very central. And Frayling can turn. Finds Eddie.
Eddie, we haven't seen much of him. Gilbert.
It's brilliant from
Good
John.
work. Good reverse pass into Jake Frayling.
And Frayling's there. Oh,
It's just tipped over the crossbar.
a really well worked Swans move. That's more like it.
John Gilbert with a jinking run.
Oh, Mitchell Goff's pass, cut out. Oh, it's 1-0. Chesham, misplaced pass. And they came forward. And the ball was slotted home by the Chesham number 9. The Swans go 1-0 down here in the FA Cup. Winning the first ball was crucial here.
Little push on Mitch there.
But Eddie will get it.
Frayling with him.
And Frayling's onside.
Back to Stan.
Lovely ball in.
PJ!
Oh!
He came out of nowhere, Joe Pratley-Jones.
What a ball by Stan. And PJ comes so close.
Diving header at the far post.
Oh, it's at the bar.
Crushes the crossbar. Got another corner though. Harry Rush to take it.
Chesham's second corner of the game. Their first one hit the bar. And it's in. 2-0 up on the stroke of half time. Swans have a mountain to climb here in the FA Cup.
Well, they came close just a moment ago. And that one does find the back of the net. Mitch brings it forwards himself. Gilbert in the pocket, in towards Frayling.
And Frayling's there. And Frayling's got a score. Oh, it's a one-on-one.
I think he just had too much time there, Jake Frayling.
Yeah. I'd like to see those projections. Divide them by 100, I think.
Mitchell Goff, wow. I'm not sure who he's looking for there.
I mean, Gilbert loves pressing in these situations. And he has done well. Trey Cook. Trey still got it.
Stan.
Frayling! Oh, it's not Frayling, it's Flaherty.
He did have Eddie and John over though,
Yeah.
He could have used them. That's Harry Rush. Delivers this corner.
They scored from the corner in the first half.
It's blocked, I think it's Joe Pratley-Jones in there.
But again, an opportunity. They're going to look to cross it in. Number 10.
Should probably do better there. But it's just not. It's just.
Oh.
Todd
Ooh.
and Zach Joseph.
Brilliant save, Liam. He's kept us in it for now.
He has. Could have very easily been 3 there for Chesham.
Liam is trailing, lovely turn.
Forwards towards Trey Cook. Holds it up well.
Brilliant from Trey. Go on, Trey. Oh, is that off the line?
What's happened there?
Oh, it completely missed.
It looked like it was good off the line, but did it hit the outside of the post, was it? Yeah, hit the... well, it looked like it hit the back corner of the post, of the goal.
He goes to the long shot.
Liam gets down.
And Liam will get there for the follow-up. They're striking the ball really well from distance, actually, as well. Chesham. PJ, nice pick out with the throw-in to John. Jake, trying to go on the outside again. Oh, no, Ende misjudges it.
There's a man over. Took a deflection on the way through.
Off PJ.
Liam had to adjust.
They're just a long ball team, aren't they, really?
I thought Gosport were much better.
Do you know what it's been similar to? It's been similar to like our performance against
Beckenham.
Leatherhead on Boxing Day. Just very subdued. Like,
He's onside there. And that's game over.
Yeah, the Swans are out of the FA Cup, it looks like. The Panda sending us to sleep. As per usual.
What was the thing? It was the
Frailing. John Gilbert.
A consolation would be nice.
Flatty. His trademark move.
Oh, it's in! Stan makes it.
Is there life in this game still?
Oh, I don't know, it might be too little too late. Into added time here. Mitchell Goff with a late run.
Joe Hicks.
Ooh.
Almost connected with it.
And that's full time.
There's the full-time whistle. The Swans beating at home for the first time since Boxing Day. And they're out of the FA Cup, Bradbury.
Here with the manager, Scott Harris. It's an uncharacteristically poor performance from the Swans today, as we've seen that trend of the Swans going a goal or two down, going in with a deficit at the half, but unfortunately we didn't come back and secure that win today. What went wrong from your perspective?
Do you know what? We actually had our chance just before half time. Jake had one, found himself through with the goal here. If that would have gone in, probably was the 45th, 44th minute or so. Might have felt a bit different going into half time, but I mean, we were deservedly behind at half time. Really, I mean, not balance of play, yeah, you could argue it, whatever, but when I say deservedly behind, it was the mistakes that we've made have been punished and somewhat forced by Chesham. And I think, just sort of overriding feeling at the moment is that man for man across the pitch, they were better than us. Bar one or two maybe. We had a couple that still can hold their head up high today. And in the dugout as well. I mean, they're just better than us all over. Yes, it's one day, and it's not something we want to be making a habit of. But I think we're all man enough to admit when we've been on the wrong end of it, and deservedly so. So, yeah, good luck to them in the next round.
Yeah, I know we have lost today, but it is a bit of a strange achievement in that today's loss marks our first loss of 2023, and we're the last of 412 clubs in England's top 8 divisions to have lost this calendar year. An incredible run stretching back to Boxing Day of last year. What can be said about the run that has led to today in that 25 unbeaten game streak?
It's good intel, mate. Anyway, first of all, no, listen, it's been a great run. That game against Leatherhead feels like about 3 years ago now. It was a bit of a turning point for us, obviously, which has been proven. But what we have to do here, without sounding too cliche, is we have to use this as one as well. Like, as in, you know, something that people say a lot these days in these situations is you don't lose, you learn, and we certainly learned a few things today. Maybe more than anything about some people's ability to stand up to physicality, being one of them, and it's a harsh world, football, on that side of things. You know, if you're going to get bullied, you know, you're not going to survive too long, and it was definitely a clash of styles somewhat today, but they were better at doing what they do than we were at doing what we do, you know, and loads for us to look at, loads for us to work on this week, but we will work on it and just keep looking to improve, because we can look back at a long unbeaten run and say that was great, but you know, sport in general is just about what you've done for me lately, and that's all a distant memory, a lot of that stuff now. And as fun as it was, you're only really looking to the next training session, the next game, and people putting down markers saying that they want to be picked in the next 11. And we got a lot to think about moving on to Salisbury.
Yeah. Would you consider today to be almost a dress rehearsal for the game that, again, we host Chesham here in, I think, 2.5-3 weeks' time? Would you consider that game to potentially play out in similar fashion in terms of how they will look to attack us?
I'm pretty sure they won't do anything different. When something's worked for you in a venue you're going to be returning to in the near future, I highly doubt they'll be coming up with much different. I wouldn't if I was them. It's on us to combat, you know, where it's gone wrong today, and you know, ultimately as well, the ownership for each individual performance to be better than your direct opponent. And like I say, there was just too many people out here today that were just not as good as the guy they were playing against. And it doesn't say it can't be turned around in the next game, because obviously we'll be looking to do that, and it's on Chesham to come and repeat a great performance. Yeah,
finally a word on our support today. I think 4 home games into the season now, and we've seen consistently strong crowds, another 650 odd today.
Yeah.
What can you say about the support and how much it helps us on a week-to-week basis?
Yeah, I mean, I mention it a lot in the programme notes, as people might or might not know, but to be honest, the first thing I think on the occasions where we let them down, I hate that. I hate to think that people think, it might not bother next week, that weren't very good. It does, you know, that kind of attitude obviously piles a lot of pressure on ourselves to think that you've got to win every week for people to want to come back. I know that's, people are probably a bit more attached than that, but you can't help but think when you've let them down, like, I hope they stick with it and they want to come and carry on supporting us, you know, even in those away games like the next one. So hopefully we get a good contingent there at Salisbury and we can make amends.
Yeah. The Swans' unbeaten streak in 2023 comes to an end, and we exit the FA Cup in the first qualifying round. We'll be back next weekend as we take a trip to Salisbury. We'll see you guys then.